What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are enjoying your day off, Memorial Day. Today I'm going to show you the new high-def matrix from Cleveland Software&Designs. Phil has put together an amazing product, and I wanted to show you, not just gameplay, but actually show you what it is. If you have an atgames table, if you have any pinball table, you should buy this kit, okay? And I have inside all the toys in there. I'll do another video on so someone wants to know what everything that's in the cabinet. It's all Cleveland software, but we'll just stick with the matrix part of it for today. You could order the kit from Phil and install it yourself, and it should take you like 15 minutes. Not even joking. That's how easy it is to hook up his matrix. Now, on my cabinet, you're going to see a bunch of different LEDs, and I'll go over it real quick. But this is the matrix that probably most of us who have messed around with matrix and stuff used to get. These cheap garbage from China. You order it on Amazon. As you can see, look, the ground and power wires, because they just fall off, because apparently they don't know how to solder in China. But this was the basic matrix, all right? And if you look at extreme cabinets, whatever, in Australia at their matrix, it's usually on an angle. It's usually just one of these type of things on an angle. It's not even the whole width of the body of the cabinet. It's like it's just in the middle on like a thing, right? But what a lot of us used to do was take this, which has 256 LEDs, and I didn't grab the square one. This is a circle one. But then we'd take two square, I think the 3-inch by 3-inch. They had 64 LEDs on each side. And that's how we would get our full matrix. You'd get the 256, and then you get 64 and 64. Okay. Now, let's take a look at Cleveland Software&Designs matrix and the amazing difference. China, made in America. Look at this matrix. It's insane. So right here, what you're actually seeing, there's actually 6 panels. So remember how I said we used to use this, and then we'd put the 2 squares on each side that had 64 LEDs? That one square has 256 LEDs using the high-def Cleveland Software&Design matrix. So let's see if you can see through here. Okay, so see right here, that's separate. The LEDs are so small and stuff that you could hardly see the screws, but there's one screw right there. I know it's tough to see. And here's the other screw. And right here, see that line? There you go. That's the panel. That's the matrix panel. That one panel has 256 LEDs. So that one panel is that whole thing right there. That's what I'm talking about the difference. So it's like I have 6 of these right here. So it's just 6 panels. They're together on the mount. I have them as there's in 2s. So like these 2 are together. Then there's 2 here, and then there's 2 here. All right. For if you ever installed LEDs, like the tracks and stuff, all that stuff, you know, you could put a power supply. Usually everything's connected. You just connect them all, and then boom, it goes into your teensy board. These all like are going into. I have a Zeb's board, same kind of thing as a teensy, but my LEDs are all separate. So like this is 144 strip. That's they all are, unless you bought cheaper ones. Then the cheaper ones don't have as many LEDs, but I have like each strip is going to its own port on that board and with its own power. And then the speaker grill speakers, these are actually connected as one and going to that Zeb's board. I recommend getting these for your speakers instead of just putting one ring around it. Get the whole thing, and then in your cabinet file you set this to matrix. You don't set it to speaker ring or undercab lights. Underneath my undercab lights are two gigantic, the 9-row ones. They're like this big. Two gigantic ones. And I have them set for matrix too, because when they're set for like undercab, they stay a solid color. Whereas you'll see what happens when you set them for matrix, it does all crazy shapes and stuff or whatever, even though it's not supposed to be. So, all right, so back to here. Another thing, why this was so easy, all right? So, I didn't, this isn't screwed into, so if you look, I don't know if you can see how I got the 32-inch, my 32-inch LG monitor is in here, and then I have the 15.6 LED full DMD is right there, and all that is a it's a portable gaming OLED screen. It's like $70, I think, the 1080p one on Amazon. It's amazing. But there's a crease right here. If you see, there's two separate like plexiglass covers. So you got the one that goes straight down right here, and then you have the cutout for your full DMD, and then you have a second one that goes down on a slight angle for your back glass. So what I did is I used Gorilla Glue, but they make Velcro. It's like super high strength Gorilla Glue Velcro, right? And I put the panels together off the cabinet, ran the plugs. You don't got to run no power to these or anything. It's just one plug per panel. So I have 6 plugs coming out of this whole thing, okay? And you don't have to run power. They don't go, I didn't run them from here to here to there, which you could do. You could do that. But if you want like all the power and everything going to this one thing, so you get better performance, this is on its own USB going right to my computer. Well, the board from Cleveland Software&Designs, which you'll see has I guess it's the Wemos board on it, and then that's going right to my my PC. It's not going to a powered USB thing or anything like I have inside where my Zeb's board is and stuff, because I wanted it to have like the best performance, so there's no slowing down, because Doflinks is always a little bit behind, but I didn't want it on this computer. So anyway, I have it, the heavy duty Velcro is going, I have them like here, even though this is one panel, don't forget. So I have one on the end, one on the middle, and then I have one where the two separate things connect to hold them together. So picture it as this being broken into 3. All right, so 6 panels broken into 3, I have the Velcro strips are holding it on, but not only that, you have the cables which are plugged in. They just clip in. All right, you're not stripping wires or anything. They clip right into the back of the board. And this is the mount. And they're right up top. And then I have them going right under this crease and then up. So this can't fall. You can even if I pulled this off, it would probably break the matrix and it wouldn't come off the Velcro. That's not even joking. So that's what it looks like off. These right here, these aren't addressable LEDs. These are actually from a police car. These are police beacons, but I took out the lights and put in, I don't know if you could see, but it's actually an LED. See the LED light? How crazy! See all the LEDs on it. So it's like super bright, and they're 12 volts, so it spins faster. Could actually go up to 24. But anyway, these are connected to the beacons, and they're red and blue, just like every police car in New Jersey. It's the same thing. So these flash red and blue when the beacons go off. So that's separate. All right, so now I decided to put the board right on the back. I have it. The whole back of my thing's open. I have the panels. I decided I didn't want it on here. One, I want air and stuff to be able to flow through the whole cabinet. And two, it's just easier to get back here. And so I'm trying to show you. All right, there's the board. I have those. That's just more flasher lights. I have so they light up the wall. But that's the board you get from Cleveland Software&Designs. I just screwed it into the wood mount right there, and it's probably gonna go out of focus if you can see. But there's the Wemos board, say, and it's a USB, and that USB goes right to your PC. And the only wires you had to run is right at the top, right here, and that's your power. And what's great about this board is like nothing soldering, just it pops right off, and you use a small screwdriver, and you strip the wires, screw the power in, and it just pops back on. And just like all these panels, I'm going to try and do this here without totally messing this up. All these panels are just these wires. I have 6 strips, and they pop right in. That's it. And then on the other side, on the actual matrix, they pop in. Just same way. So there's nothing you have to do. I put the computer, motherboard to like riser legs on it just to keep air under the board. But that's it. That's all you have to do. You're not even like using the green things. Like they all pop off, and you can just if you wanted to strip wire and run the wire that way. But it's just easier. I actually have 2. If you could see JP1 and 2 for 2 more strips of 144 LEDs that would normally be here, which I ordered, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. I've seen some crazy stuff. I've seen some where people have it like on the inside, and you see like it go up, and I don't know. I might just put them right on the back right here, just like go right up the back on both sides, where like the T-molding is, so that it'll just light up the wall behind the cabinet. So, if you can Velcro a matrix to here, or even down there, it doesn't matter, wherever you want to put it. I want the flasher bar. I love the flasher bar. And most of them come like this with 7. I bought it with just the 5 RGB lights without the strobes. I added the strobes with the matrix, and amazing. Like even for tables like 21 and stuff, it comes out amazing. So that's it. So it's just, you put the matrix wherever you want. You see how it plugs in. The plugs plug. They just snap in, just like on the board that I showed you. That's exactly the way they are here. You don't run no power. You don't run nothing to the boards but the one wire. So I have 6 wires back there. And like a nerd, I use the P-Touch. I still have actual P-Touch, and I numbered the wires. I usually do that on the inside, so I see where it's good to do at the end of wires. This way you know where everything it is when you're like working on your cabinet or whatever. So another thing I got right down here, this is for a different video, but I got my little controller board for a panel, whatever, for messing around with my DAF stuff. So all right, so let's turn on the computer. Everyone see, that's where I got that's how I turn on my PC. Everyone has seen those before. Just our button that, look, I got one on you can see it on my Rec Room Masters on the corner right there. You have to have that unless you're going to crawl under, it boots up pretty quick. I didn't start counting, but it's on an M.2. Here we go. We're in. And I'm just going to mute it because, YouTube. So you see the lights flash and stuff. So when you're in Popper, if you didn't know, usually it's the right or left. You just got to hit one of your flippers, and it'll activate it in Popper. So this is what it looks like. There's the matrix, and you see how if you look down on the floor, it's kind of just solid. I don't know what they're doing. Let me see. Hold on. They should be flat doing some. Look, see them? The circle. See the. So that's what I have as my undercab lights. Instead of running, because I didn't want to run, the things all over the place. I just have those, and those are exactly what's using behind the speakers. I just don't have them set to under cabinet. That's the main thing. When you have to do your cabinet XML file, that's tough. But Phil from Cleveland Software&Designs, he will help you. He had to help me with this because I have two LED boards. I have the Zebs board. You might have a Teensy board, and then you're adding another board to it, but you have to put it all in the same cabinet file, which is difficult. But anyway, as you can see, when I had the speaker rings set as speaker rings, it would just stay like a solid red, which sometimes it will be solid. But it was just blinding. You know what I mean? Like I don't have this turned up. I think the matrix is at 20% or something like that. You know what I mean? So I got the strips, the two speaker circle. You see how like full circle things, and the undercabs. Those are all running to the Zebs board, and then the matrix has its own power supply. Look, oh wow, look at that! I said matrix. It went to matrix. I don't have anything that allows that to do that. So that was weird. All right. Unless that's built into Popper somewhere, is it? Medieval madness. I don't know. I guess not. That was weird. Anyway, the matrix, I wanted its own power supply, just a 5-volt Whoa, what's that? That one's bright. All right, so you got, your right, your left, as you. I mean, it's this just awesome. All right, so let's. I will show you. So everyone knows like some of the best tables for the Matrix. A lot of the AC/DC tables. Oh, this is terrible without volume, man. I kind of, but I don't. What was some? The Batman one is the one I was doing the other day. That was just awesome because it says like POW, like it's as if you're in the comic books. You know what I mean? I don't know if Back to the Future any. This is mine. So I'm just going through my. I'll do a thing on the build too. Just in case if anyone wants to see, I know people like to see what the build's like, all the different icons and stuff. But this was like came out amazing. I thought.
Please wait. I am now loading up the game. Have fun.
Let me see if I can back up. If that'll help. Alright, so there's your DOF like kicking in. That's how you know the table's loaded, you know what I mean? So I think I have the I have like a million volume things for the exciters and everything. But all right, so I have it as far back as I can go, where I can actually use a hand. So let's just. I muted them. Penguin. So yeah, this is about the Matrix, not about, my terrible play. But as you can see, it's not bad. Everyone was like, "Oh, you can't have a flasher bar and the Matrix." Yes, you can. You can do whatever you want. See the strobes go off on the bottom? That's so yeah, Cleveland Software and Design, guys. That the flasher bar is also from Cleveland Software and Design. That's even easier to hook up. That is literally a ribbon cable, a PC ribbon cable. You know, if you have an atgames or anything, you know what it looks like. That it just plugs into the bar and goes right into one of the extension boards, and that's it. Then you got a RGB flasher bar, and then the strobes just plug right into your the strobes plug right into the actual bar, so it's even easier. I wish I knew. Like, I honestly haven't even gone through this playing yet. You know, with the holiday, and then like I got everything set up, and then it was just I haven't had a chance to really mess around with it. I would think like common games would have the most stuff, right? I don't know. I think Champions Pub. I don't know. We'll try it. If it works, if it does anything cool, it does. If not, it's the end of the video anyway. So we'll just see. Hopefully, it'll be able to show you something. But I like the Batman where it says the pow bam. You know what I mean? Like it's like you're reading a comic book. You know. There's that gear motor. I tell everyone to get one. Go mount it right here, and then you hear it nice. Man, it stinks playing without the sounds. I don't know if it'll, but I don't think it's not gonna, YouTube shouldn't have a problem with that, but you never know though with YouTube, right? Two strobes on the sides. That should be it. There was no matrix thing though for this for some reason. There's no matrix stuff. The strobes had strobe stuff. Alright, let's just... The easiest thing to do is just to go to one that we know. We know AC/DC, right? Definitely has stuff. Which AC/DC? Power up? I don't know.
Wait, I am now loading up the game.
This one I'll definitely... Definitely have to mute it though. So I had to mute that one. Sorry guys. But again, this is about the matrix Cleveland Software Design. There's the strobes. I love that. They come in like people don't think like little things like that would come in, but they do. Just like the gear motor. Thunderstruck, yeah. Of course, it's going to always go to the left flipper when I'm trying to do the right flipper. Ah, it's so weird without the sound. Bitch. Oh well. Alright. Lost. When you're actually playing, you get a lot of good stuff on the matrix on this table. So yeah, that's it, guys. For this thing, I just wanted to go over and show you guys the matrix and show you how easy it really is to install. It's amazing. Like, it's literally, you were able to see how it, what it looks like, how it's like not cheap like this. I mean, look at this compared to that, like that's solid, and just scrolling through Popper is like crazy. This is where the real tables are at. He'll probably be embarrassed I'm saying it, but these are the best tables for VPX, just so you know. Especially 10.8. He's the master of point of views. So yeah. And you could program it to do all kinds of stuff. There's a couple channels on YouTube where if you have high def LEDs, I mean, literally they have where it's like Batman. You actually see Batman on the thing. Because the LEDs are small enough where they can make it look like they can make it look like a marquee kind of, how you've seen it, how they work. So, yep, that's it. So, Cleveland Software and Design, that's the high def matrix, and that is 6 panels. That's not just one panel, that's 6 panels. So, it's 6 panels, a 5-volt, at least 10 amp power supply. I have a 5-volt 12 amp. And some heavy duty Velcro, and you're golden. You could use the screws. The LED panels come off and stuff, but then I would have had to screw it into the plexiglass. It doesn't make sense to do that. So, all right, but that's it, man. I'm telling you guys, I know LEDs aren't for everyone. Totally understand that, but I love it, and it was not for nothing. Just like a lot of things on with pinball, with virtual pinball, it could be a little, nerve-wracking taking the plunge to try and do it. Especially the LED stuff is probably the most difficult hardware-wise, because then you got to do the cabinet files and stuff. But if you want the two strips and just the matrix, I just showed you the board. The two strips would plug into those. I have 4 of the outlets, but the number 1 and 2 I have empty, and you could have it right on your atgames or whatever. All right. Take care, guys. Cleveland Software and Design. Check them out. Peace.